Boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my mans and my womens, I have some incredible news. Now, this may be hearsay, but I'm pretty sure this is 100% real. I am 100% positive that we are going to be receiving a stream. As I was receiving this information, I was completely and utterly taken aback by this wonderful art. Now, unfortunately, I can't get a higher quality photo, even if I'm scouring the interwebs. Wait, actually, hold on a second. Give me a moment. Let Rigashu do some searching right now. I've got you. So as we can see, Rexlent, the PGR and Wuthering Waves Kuro Games YouTuber connoisseur, he posted this image, and what I thought was maybe fan art at first, when a good friend of mine sent it to me, had actually confirmed it to be real. And so when I saw that this was real, and I saw that Rexlent posted May 22nd, he says, May 22nd, Punishing Gray Raven, Devil May Cry collab. Now look, listen, I was in the middle of making a video. I was in the middle of making multiple videos because I hadn't uploaded in about a week now. And when I saw this news, I was completely and utterly excited, hyped, whatever words that there is to describe how absolutely amazed and happy I was. Now, look, just like their initial reveals, Dante and Vergil look incredible. I've been looking forward to this collab since I had even gotten the inkling of a suspicion it was going to happen. I predicted this. I literally predicted this in my past videos, way before my videos became higher quality. In my past videos, I predicted this, okay? I literally said, hey guys, when this crossover happens, it's going to be focused on Lucia and Alpha. You want to know why? You want to know why it's going to be focused? Because just like I said in my past video, okay, it was going to be about their journey together, almost how their relationship is reflective of the twin brothers Dante and Vergil. All right, I was talking about how Lucia and Alpha are like twin sisters, just like how Dante and Vergil are like they literally are twin brothers. Both Lucia and Alpha have gone down different paths. Okay, Dante and Vergil have gone down different paths. Lucia had gotten betrayed and turned into Alpha, and just like what happened with Vergil, he felt like he got betrayed, and so during his strife, during the moments where he felt like he was dying, he had found a new version within himself, and so he decided to strive for power, to never feel weak again, just like how Alpha decided that she was going to strive for power so that she would never have to experience what she did, like she did before when she got first betrayed. I'm stumbling over my words here. Just like how she did before when she decided that she never wanted to feel weak again. We've already seen that Lucia and Alpha have started to develop this almost sibling-like relationship because no matter how much you may like or hate Lucia, no matter how much you may hate or like Alpha, they are still one and the same. They are the same person that have split and they have gone down different paths, just like how Dante and Vergil have. Obviously, Dante and Vergil weren't the same person, but still, it applies. They're still like twin siblings. So, seeing Lucia more so on the side of Dante and seeing Alpha more so on the side of Vergil, it makes perfect sense, okay? Vergil is half human, half demon, just like his brother, obviously, and he goes down the path of striving for power, and he was more so focused on harnessing his demonic power, controlling his demonic power, and just going for this non-human, just abandoning his past self, in which is his human self, okay? That's what he did. Look at Alpha. Alpha strives for power. She literally controls and beats back the punishing virus power. Clearly, the powers that she uses is of punishing virus mate. Clearly, we can't deny that. We see it in Crimson Weave. We see that control that she has, and she separates herself from what she was, her Lucia side from the past. It's literally the same. She's abandoning her human self, the Lucia side, so that she can continue to push for this single-minded power, just like how Vergil has. They are literally one and the same. And so we look over at Dante. Dante is someone who clearly and very obviously through manga and through the games we have seen cares about his brother. And we know this because he just doesn't want his brother to just straight up die. He doesn't want to be like, yeah, well, I hate him. He's the worst ever. And, you know, I think about killing him every single day because I hate him. No, he even stops Nero and tells him that he doesn't want Nero to go out of his way to kill his old man. Not only because he doesn't want Nero to have the trauma of killing his father, but I'm pretty sure deep down, Dante doesn't want to just have Vergil be gone. That's his brother, that's his blood. And we see that Dante is more so in tune with his human side. And we see in Lucia how she is purely construct. She doesn't have a lick of human in her, but yet she is embracing that human side of her past life that Alpha has tried to shed away. So, oh my god, I'm rambling. Oh man. I literally didn't have this video planned. I just wanted to sit here and yap to you guys about how excited I am about this. This, I was about to call it a DLC. It ain't that big. Hold on, calm down, Ragashi. It ain't that big. Look, listen. I know I don't sound like Mr. Propaganda Suit Ragashi right now, but listen, I need you guys to listen to me, please. Bear with me here. I'm about to make a prediction. And I'm usually never wrong about these things. So, as we can see, Dante looks older. So, what does that mean? That means that this is after Dante goes unconscious when he fights Urizen in the prologue for DMC 5. He's aged now. Well, not really aged, but like he looks a little older, and he's got the shadow, the 5 o'clock shadow or whatever. This is clearly after the whole Urizen stuff. Clearly, and obviously Vergil's there, and there's no V in sight. So obviously, this is after all of that. So the only thing that I can think of is that this is directly before or after Dante and Vergil have their final fight. I feel as though Lucia and Alpha are going to have one more fallout because they have been seeing eye to eye lately, but Alpha makes it very clear that they are very much so different, and she may acknowledge Lucia's strength, but she may not fully accept. She's accepted Lucia partially. She's already accepted Lucia partially. We've already seen that. But I feel as though we are going to see that there is going to be a bit of a falling out, and I feel as though through Dante and Vergil's rivalry and in their own way of accepting each other, there's a possibility that through this collab, Lucia and Alpha are going to end up learning how to eventually accept each other, with Lucia more so being accepting of Alpha first. And I feel like Alpha will be able to really relate with Vergil in that sense, and the father-daughter memes are just going to go insane if that happens. And so this collab is going to be the catalyst for what makes Alpha and Lucia finally be on the same page. I feel like this is going to be the part where Lucia and Alpha will 100% be in sync now. And I feel like I feel like using Dante and Vergil is the perfect way of doing this, because Dante and Vergil and Lucia and Alpha's story, especially when it comes to their relationships, are so very similar. I've explained this before, I'll explain it again. They are so very similar. These 4 individuals you see on the screen, it's like looking into a mirror when it comes to looking at them narratively. I love DMC. You guys know this. I love DMC. I love talking about Dante. I love talking about Vergil. I love all of this, okay? I love all these things. I love Lucia, okay? Literally every iteration of Lucia I love. I've enjoyed playing every single unit of her, even the unit that people don't like. I even forgot the name of it. The one with not Plume, the one that came before Plume. I even like playing that version of her, and I still play that version of her whenever it's time for me to go do strongholds or whatever. Dear God, I'm like starting. I feel like I'm elated right now. I feel like I've taken some form of drug that's got me like super hyped up and excited. I do apologize if this video isn't going to be super edited, and I also apologize if I'm repeating certain things. But I'm looking at this, and I just, What is that? What is all? Is this? Yo, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Yep. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. Jesus Christ, the Yamato looks so. Oh my God, the Yamato looks so good, man. Ebony and Ivory. Oh God, man. Oh man, yeah, look at Dante. Look at him. He's like literally. Dante has to be like top 10 most handsome like fictional characters of all time, man. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm really hoping that we get a yet more coatings for Lucia and Alpha, because clearly, as we all know, Lucia is the face of Punishing Gray Raven. It's the poster child. It's mostly Kuro Games' favorite character. I'm hoping that we see some coatings for them, maybe, and if not, that's okay. Maybe something that would be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Something that would be kind of crazy is if they make this collab canon. And imagine if they make this collab canon to the Punishing Gray Raven story, which I know it sounds nonsensical. I know it sounds, kind of crazy, but hear me out. Like I said, their relationships are very similar. And imagine we get a new Devil May Cry inspired, like literally full-blown Devil May Cry inspired frame for Alpha. Now, I know that may sound crazy. It's like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean? You want to give Alpha a collab specific frame? No, that's too much. You're glazing now. You're glazing now. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. All right. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What is this? Wasn't the synchro to have all the servers have the collab happen at the same time? Weird and disappointing, but at least now we know that the patch after Vera can be used to save some BC. That's the community's headcanon. Yeah, I was hoping. It wasn't factual when I stated it, but I was hoping that, the global server would catch up at the very least. Just all servers would synchronize at the very least so that we may all be able to experience this collab together. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. And, to be honest, fair play, I wouldn't want to keep the CN community waiting until we're caught up. I wouldn't want people to feel as though their favorite patches are just getting glossed over, or just overall, just feeling like it's going by so fast that it's getting skipped. But regardless, we are going to get it soon enough. And I'm going to try my best to avoid all major spoilers for this, but unfortunately, I know I'm going to be seeing a lot of stuff, and I know once I see one thing, I'm gonna want to see everything. It looks like we got a little bit of demon action in the back here. That demon looks very well drawn. I really like the way this demon looks. It's got like this four-eyed bat demon thing, all that teeth. Very cool. Looks like the world of Punishing Gray Raven is going to be dealing with demons, boys. They thought the Red Tide was bad. Wait till they see magical demons from hell, literally. Because I don't care what anyone says, man-made horrors will never be able to top ancient primordial horrors that are nonsensically OP. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, if we take real life, I feel like if an ancient demon came up now, I feel like a regular gun is going to be enough to just kill an ancient demon, because, guns didn't exist back then, and motherfuckers used, arrows and swords and shit in order to try and, defeat that demon. And now it comes out and it's like, oh, I'm here to harvest your souls. And then, it gets mowed down by an M16 assault rifle, and it's wondering why it is these flaming metal bullets is just completely just shearing through its flesh. That's my personal, little head canon on how a real life demon would react to being a part of today's world if it was sealed away and wasn't able to experience the progression of society. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm getting way off track. Let's see what else we can spot here. Man, I really wonder how the demons are going to control the Red Tide, because I don't think the Red Tide's strong enough to corrupt demons. I feel like the demons are going to corrupt the Red Tide, whatever, if the Red Tide ends up getting involved. And I feel like they're going to use the Red Tide in order to try and change themselves. I feel like that's going to be a thing. Let's see here. God, Vergil looks so good, man. Holy moly, Virgil looks so good. It looks like they might work together as well. You know, maybe there might be a little bit of a struggle between the two, but I feel like these two are gonna work together as well. Maybe, no, these two are definitely gonna be teaching these two how to properly work together, even though they're complete opposites. Yeah, man. I look, guys. Hey, I wanted to try to get this out to you guys, this big major news to you guys as soon as possible. I know this is different from my other videos. I know this is not what you guys are probably expecting. Do expect a video discussing the Wuthering Waves X Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but I want you guys to tell me what you think. I've just, in my excitement, I was just rambling, just non-stop rambling. I couldn't, man, I just... Yo, I just can't, man. I can't. This is great. This is great. Yo, when this drops globally, oh, of course, I'm streaming the fuck out of this, and I'm not skipping a single damn piece of dialogue. I'm not skipping a cutscene. I'm not skipping anything. I will drop money to get both Dante and Vergil. I will make sure. I will make sure that I have both the brothers, and from this point forward, I'm going to have only two teams. A team that has Alpha and Lucia, and a team that has Dante and Vergil. I'm going to ignore every other game mode that's there that forces me to play any other character. I'm only going to be focusing on playing these four characters, okay? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I really do hope that this is, going to be good. I don't know if this is April 26th or not. I'm pretty sure this is April 26th, that a live stream will be happening. I will stream the live stream if I can even get it. If I can't get the live stream, I don't want to just go live and then just film, stream me watching Rexlance live. Maybe I'll ask him, actually. Maybe I'll ask him, maybe I'll hit up my boy that's friends with him, see if, he'll be willing to let me, live stream his live. You know what I mean? Because, I just don't want to, like, leech or just, like, be stupid or whatever. But anyways, tell me what you guys think. What predictions do you have about this crossover? What do you think will potentially happen with Dante, Lucia, Alpha, and Vergil? Let me know down in the comments below. But as always, of course, I want to see your theories. I want to see all of that. I want you all to take care and peace. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to get this out to you guys. Take care. Peace.